Good morning, YouTubians. It's Kermit's Ghost. Yes, Lisa, that is my catchphrase. Use your own. I'm only kidding. You can use it whenever you want. We're on the seas of my collection. The seas. About there. Can you see Kermit from where you are? Gotta have Kermit in the shop. Okay, get on with the seas. Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. This is a very, very good film. Expressionism, lots of shadows and angles and almost like a noir feel to it. It's a very good film, expressionistic from the early German cinema. Excellent. Cabin in the Woods. I'm not going to talk about all these films. Cable Guy, Jim Carrey. Where are you? I know you did that film recently, Dark Place or something like that. That's quite a good film. Yeah, Jim Carrey in Cable Guy. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about all these films because there's far too many to get through. I think there's about 220, something like that. Caddyshack. Well, I will talk about the odd one. Jennifer Aniston in Cake. Yeah. Cake. Not seen that one. The Cool. This is a good film. This is Halle Berry. She's a call operator with the police, and Abigail Breslin is a young girl trapped. She's been kidnapped. She's in the boot of a car, trunk of a car, whatever you want to call it. And she makes the call to Halle Berry. And this has happened to Halle Berry before, this kind of scenario. So it's all about that. Good film. You see my tattoo? Don't know if you make that out. Anyway, digressed. Campaign. Camp Nowhere with Christopher Lloyd. Do you like Christopher Lloyd? This is Kristen Stewart in Camp X-Ray. It's a German import. You have this is printed on. It's not a sticker. Promise I won't say that anymore. I've been saying it a lot. And you get the same version on the other side, but without the printed label of the age restriction. So you can just turn them over, and you won't have that. Because I know it does bother a lot of people. Candyman. The Candyman can. Cannibal Run. Love this film. Great cast in this film. Absolutely brilliant. You've got let's just go through Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. You've got Jamie Farr. I don't know if many people know that. Jackie Chan. You've got what's his name? Roger Moore, who kind of plays Bond. Roger Moore sort of character. Obviously, you've got Burt Reynolds in this, and he's the other guy with him. Dom DeLuise is the sidekick. Farrah Fawcett. Brilliant film. And you have the sequel, not as good, but still fun. Still a fun movie, and pretty much the same cast come back to do it again. Very good. This film, The Canterville Ghost. I bought this because I'm quite a fan of Patrick Stewart. I actually met him a couple of years back at a Star Trek convention. So he's quite a nice guy. Quite a nice guy. Can't Hardly Wait. I don't actually remember getting this. I can't remember importing it. I think because there's a shop up the road from me that sells the odd American imports. It's like a second-hand Blu-ray shop. And I might have got that from him, going by the little 13, because he puts these little stickers on them. But I don't actually remember buying it. Cape Fear. This is a really good Robert De Niro role. I think originally it was played by Robert Mitchum, who actually is in this film as he's like a detective, but I think he was Robert De Niro's character in the other one. It's gotten really dark. I might have to go and put my light on, so bear with me. Cape Fear, very good film. You've got Nick Nolte, who's before he's got his gruff voice, and Jessica Lange's in this one. I think there's a young Juliette Lewis as well. Yeah, and Gregory Peck is in this as well. Okay, I'm just going to go get the light, make it a bit brighter in here. Hold the phone. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit brighter. Let's carry on with Capote, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Not the biggest fan of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I've mentioned this before, but I do like him in this role. He's pretty good in this role. In fact, he's very good in this role. But I prefer Toby Jones's version in the film Infamous, and it's about the same story, Truman Capote. But in the other one, which I do have an import, I can get it. That's the other side of the room. It's got who's the woman in it? Is it Sandra Bullock? I think Sandra Bullock's in it. Yeah. But that is Capote. That's a good film. Good movie. Captain America: The First Avenger. Love it. I do like these origin stories. I just went and saw Captain Marvel yesterday. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed this. For me, the origin stories are the best ones. And then you've got the Winter Soldier, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, 3D. I think most of them are 3D. I think it's only like the Iron Man 1, maybe 2, and the Incredible Hulk that isn't. And then you got the third one. I do enjoy all these. Captain America Civil War. This was particularly good. You've all seen them, so I won't harp on about those. Captain Corelli's Mandarin. This is a an early-ish Nick Cage film. Let's see if there's a year on this. Can't see it. 2001. 2001. That's quite early, isn't it? It's like what, 18 years ago. Captain Fantastic. Viggo Mortensen. Still need to watch that one. Captain Phillips. This is a very good film. To think this actually goes on nowadays is quite harrowing. In 2019, you still get hijacking by pirates. Sounds cooler than it is, I should imagine. The Captive. This was a German import. Ryan Reynolds. Cargo. I don't feel like it's got a film in it, but it has. Cargo. Gotta have your sci-fi in. Carol. This stars Kate Blanchett, Rooney Mara, a couple of lovers. Carrie, the original, and people say this is the best. I don't know. I've only seen the first one. I do have the sequel, but it's still to be watched. And this is Chloe Grace Moretz and Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore. I'm not sure if I like her or not. Julianne Moore. She's one of those actresses I like 1 minute and dislike another. Carriers. This is a good film. This actually came with, of all things, like one of those masks that you put on. Kind of creepy, considering. Well, I suppose if it was just on its own, then that would be even creepier. But given the subject matter of like a post-apocalyptic, then kind of makes sense. That's a German import. Carry On Cleo. Gotta have your Carry On films. I do love my Carry On films. Carry On Cowboy. Sid James. Carry On Jack. Been a while since I've seen this one. And Carry On Screaming. Good. This would be a good Halloween film. When I was a kid, I found this quite a scary film, but obviously it isn't. It's only a PG as a kid. Cars. This is Disney Pixar in 3D. Casablanca. Oh, this is part of the HMV premium line. Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, Paul Henreid. It's number 48 from 1942. This came in like a slip box and a book. The book's way up there, so I won't be getting that down. Case 39. I'll show these premium ones probably again at one point when they start bringing the other numbers out. Case 39. Renée Zellweger and Bradley Cooper is in that. If you didn't know, just bring. There's a pile over here. Casino. Robert De Niro in that one. Casino Royale, part of the new James Bond franchise, which you probably know this anyway. Casper. This was an import from America. This is region 3. It's universal title. Universal sometimes now put region locks on their films, but they don't say it on the back, so it's kind of hit and miss. Go on bluray.com, that usually says if it's region 3 or not, or eBay, they normally tell you on there as well. Good film, lots of cameos in this. Like, you got Clint Eastwood in this, and people think, is he really? Yeah, but there's a scene when he's in the mirror. It's only for a few seconds, and he sort of morphs into Clint Eastwood, amongst a few others. Good film. Sort of a film of his age. Castaway. I love this film. I've seen it quite a fair few times. Not the sort of film you want to watch before you take a flight, because there's a plane crash in it. This is quite disturbing subject matter of war crimes and stuff. Casualties of war. A girl that gets raped and trying to cover it up and things like that. Michael J. Fox is in this. Sean Penn, very good film. Directed by Brian De Palma. This is part of the HMV Premium Collection again. Number 26 from 1989. Catch 44. Bruce Willis, another one of those actors. I will have all of his movies that are available that will play on Region B Region B players. Catch Me If You Can. I've seen this a few times. I've seen this one. I saw this one just for Christmas as well. This is a great film. It's quite a long film. It's about It could be about 2-3 hours surely. Why don't they ever put times near so you can see? It's a long film, but it's good. You got to stick with it. It sort of goes across this. It's a man. He's an FBI agent. Tom Hanks. Leonardo DiCaprio is a forger and kind of like a scam artist in a way, but he's like next level scam artist to a point where he's flying planes and doing surgery and things like that. Very good, very, very good, and it's based on a true story as well. And I think the guy Abernathy or something, Abagnale, Frank Abagnale, he actually no, I won't give it away, but it's based on his life. Cat in a Hat, classic. I don't know why this isn't a Criterion. No, this is Mike Myers. Mike Myers playing Dr. Seuss's Cat in a Hat. And it's right next to this one on the shelf, believe it or not. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Elizabeth Taylor, Paul Newman, Burt Ives. This is from 1958, number 32 in the HMV Premium Collection. The Cat Returns, part of the Studio Ghibli. This is number 2 in the Studio Ghibli canon. I'll do a video later of them all together. Cedar Rapids. This is Ed Helms. I quite like his acting. John C. Reilly, Anne Hesh. You've got Sigourney Weaver in this, but it's filmed like an independent film. It's not like a big lavish blockbuster. It's very sort of independent feel about it. Cell. This is Stephen King, and it's a zombie flick, and you got John Cusack, Samuel Jackson, and Stacy Keach. Right, let's cut and get the next pile of films out. Okay, here we go. Next pile, and you're probably thinking, "Ooh, where did you get that from, Alan?" Mind your own business. Now, I got it from a shop called Burt's, and they sell these things just like you got like a box office one and popcorn, and I thought it's a vanity thing. I don't know. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Let's take you around a bit. Okay, Cell. This is quite a mind mess kind of film. You've got Jennifer Lopez, Vince Vaughn, Vincent D'Onofrio. I can never pronounce his name. D'Onofrio. Maybe that was it. It's a bit like Inception. They go inside someone's dreams and they're trying to track down a serial killer. Cellular, quite an early film for Jason Statham. And you've got Chris Evans, Kim Basinger, and William H. Macy. It's better than you think. I had to import that. I don't think that's available in the UK. Cemetery Junction. This is quite a funny film, and it's got a young Felicity Jones in this. It's also got Ricky Gervais. Sort of like a kitchen sink sort of film. Central Intelligence. I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart, but I enjoyed him in that. Probably because he was playing with, not playing with him, playing against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Centurion. Chain Reaction. If you can believe Keanu Reeves is like a nuclear physicist, then you'll probably enjoy that film. Morgan Freeman's in that as well. Good. Chalet Girl. This is a very good film. Felicity Jones plays she plays a chalet girl, and she develops a relationship with somebody, and it's just about her life up on the slopes. I'm just distracted because this case has like a Blockbuster sticker on it. Wow. Blockbusters. Down to the last one, people in America. I think a place called Brent or something like that. Blockbuster Video. Change Up. Sort of formulaic. Sort of one of these. You make a wish and then you trade places with somebody. Sort of film. Good cast though. You got Ryan Reynolds, Jason Bateman. Changeling, good film. I like that film. Directed by Clint Eastwood, I believe. And Angelina Jolie won the Oscar in that film. Very, very good. Was she nominated for an Oscar? I can't remember. Changeling, Movie Edge sent me this. Thank you very much, Movie Edge. Though I sent him something in return. But there you go. Changing Lanes. This is a good film as well. A bit of road rage and kind of one of those sort of sliding door moments. What if? Chaos, another Statham film. So I think I've seen every Statham film. My wife is a huge fan of Statham. She loves him. Chappie. The only downside about this film is the two idiots. They're really odd people in this. And I believe they're actually like singers. But they're really sort of out there, wacky. But good film. I like that. And the effects, magnificent. Chaplin, this is a fantastic biopic. Robert Downey Jr. really nails it in this. Obviously, he's playing Charlie Chaplin. He plays him over quite a long period as well. I think from the start right up to when he was banned from America. Can't remember if it goes to his death. Spoiler: Charlie Chaplin's dead. Charade. No. Chariots of Fire. 30th anniversary. It's probably not anymore. It's probably a lot older than that now. It's probably nearer the 40, I'd have thought. 81, yes, near 40 now. Charlie in a Chocolate Factory. Now, I did have the purple case on this that I put on Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was thinking, oh, I'll let this film down. So what I did is I bought an old HD DVD, like reddish purpley case, and put it on there. Just scrubbed off the HD DVD. Things you do as a collector. Charlie St. Cloud. I think this used to be called, when I had it on DVD back in the day, The Life and Death of Charlie St. Cloud. So why did they change the title? That's quite a good film. Quite a moving film. Charlotte's Web. I enjoyed this. It's a good film. I had to import this from the States. And it's got one of those crusty... You know what I'm talking about, Steve? Crustiness. Chasing Mavericks, that's Gerard Butler. Cheap Thrills, I've not seen it. Not seen it. Chef, this needs to be in a red case. Quite a cast in this. John Favreau, what his name is, the guy who's the butler in, and he also directed Cowboys and Aliens. Yeah, he was the butler in Iron Man, and oh, there he is. Him, John, and a lot more people. Chernobyl Diaries. Big case. Chernobyl. Chicago. Great tracks in that. Great tracks. Chicken Little. I had to buy this twice. I had to buy it when I first bought it. It didn't have. I think it's got it. No, I might have chucked it away now. The original copy. It didn't have the spine number 45. It's just like a plain Disney on it, and I want all the spine numbers. Funny that way. Chico and Rita. If you like the music of it's like a jazz. If you like jazz, you're gonna love this because it is all the way through, and it's beautiful animation in this. Beautiful, good film. Children Act. Not got round to seeing it yet because the release date was pushed back, and well, I haven't got round to seeing it. What was that? Children of Men. This is the. What is it? Is it Arrow? Yeah, the Arrow release. And you get like a book that comes with it. And the movie, and reversible art. And the art on the other side was like an eye. And I've seen the film. I don't know what the significance of the eye. Maybe like a Big Brother kind of thing, because it's like that. And it's set just up the road from me in Bexhill. That is an amazing sci-fi film. Check it out. Children's Hour. This is about teachers that are kind of in trouble because someone starts like a rumour that they're lesbians. And it's got Audrey Hepburn in this. Shirley MacLaine. Child's Play. I've not seen this since it came out. I might watch this. 1988. Surely it was earlier than that. Oh, 1988 it says on there, so maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's my glasses not strong enough. I need to watch this again. I'll probably do that at Halloween. I did like that film. I did like the new Halloween film that was out. I just watched that recently and loved it. Very sort of 80s vibe about it. Chill Factor. Now I doubt if anybody has this in their collection. I've not seen anybody's collection. It's only available in France, and it comes in an awful case. So I made my own case. There it is. The picture quality is really good, and it's a story of its time, and it's really good. Really enjoyable film. Chill Factor. Check out the trailer. Chill Factor, France. Chinatown. This is a premium collection number 40 from 1974. Jack Nicholson. Chips. This was sent to me by Mike. We do a lot of trading. And I have not got around to seeing it yet. I used to love the TV show though, back in the day. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What a fantastic movie. This was on TV the other day, and it's one of those films you sort of poke your head around the corner. Oh, that's on. You sit on the arm of the chair, watch it for 5 minutes. Before you know it, you've seen the whole thing. Got a cup of tea in your hand, and you've enjoyed it. Chocolate. Johnny Depp. Chloe. That's the name of Julie's dog. Chloe. Christine. This is available in the UK now, I believe, but this is a German import. Great film. A car that thinks for itself. Mind you, that's the way cars are going now, isn't it? Christine. This is a true story of a news reporter that shot herself live on air. Chilling. Christmas Carol. I love A Christmas Carol. I've got I think A Christmas Carol from like 1880s or something like that. I've got one from 1913. The books this is. I've got the unofficial sequel. I've got the zombie Christmas Carol. I've got so many versions of the Christmas Carol, and they're all really good. This is an amazing film. Is this the one with yeah, I'm thinking of the extras here. I know the film. Where's the extras? 2 festive featurettes. No, this isn't the one I'm thinking. This is the film I'm thinking of. Just the extras I'm not thinking. This is Reginald Owen's version. Very, very good. I think this was from 1938, the year my mother was born. Yeah, 1938 version. The next one is the Alistair Sims. Is this the one with... Yeah, this one has a 1922 version of Scrooge as well on this. So check out the extras. It's black and white, and it's probably silent as well, if I remember rightly. But very, very good. Silent Dickens. Yeah, there it is from 1922. Check it out. Great extras on this film. Alistair Sims knocks it out of the park. But it's not my favourite Scrooge. This is from what year is this from? 1980. Yeah, 1984. This is George C. Scott's version of A Christmas Carol. I pretty have all the Christmas carols that you can get on Blu-ray. That's a great version. And I've also got like the Scrooge ones as well. So wait to the S's, you'll get them. Jim Carrey, this is a great version as well. 3D, and the 3D is phenomenal. They do go a little bit off tracks with the story. And the only thing that spoils it for me is the candle. The flame. But other than that, the animation on this is absolutely spectacular. Let me pause it there and get the rest. Okay, continuing with the Christmas theme a little longer. This was sent to me by Mike during a trade. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Now, technically it should be under the M's, but it's with the other Christmas carols because it has Christmas Carol in the title. Great version of the Christmas Carol. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is called A Christmas Kiss. Weihnachtszauber. Christmas Kiss. Watch this on TV, because it's on TV in England. You get like a 24-hour Christmas channel. and I do watch a lot. And this was released in Germany. Nice film. Nice film. There's a sequel to that now, though. Christmas in Connecticut, another film from Mike. Thank you, Michael. Christmas Story. This is a brilliant story, movie, well, story and movie. It's 1983, but it gets a feel of the 40s because that's kind of where it's set. And I never saw this until maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, and fell in love with it immediately. Such a good film, such a good Christmas movie. It should be a staple of everybody's Christmas films. Christmas Vacation, amazing. Oh, I didn't tell you which is my favourite Christmas film. For me, that is Patrick Stewart's one. That needs to come out on Blu-ray. Anyway, yeah, Christmas Vacation, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I just called it Christmas Vacation. That's why it's in the seas. Every year, it's got to be watched, and it's just amazing, just amazing. It never loses its appeal. Christmas Star. I've not opened it, but it says it's Northern Ireland and Ireland's first Christmas movie. So I'll get around to that this Christmas coming. Christopher Robin. I still need to watch this. I still need to unwrap it and watch this. But my wife has no interest in this at all, so I'm going to have to sort of sneak it on. And then sort of say, oh, what's this we're watching? Christopher Columbus. The Discovery? Yeah, the Discovery, I think it is, because I've got the other one, 1492, Conquest of Paradise. So I think this is Christopher Columbus, the Discovery. German release. Yeah, this is one with Tom Selleck and others. Who's in this? Ooh, Tom Selleck, Marlon Brando. There you go. Enough said. Benito de Toro's in this. Benicio del Toro. Rachel Ward's in that as well. Great film. Chronicle. Really good superhero film. Not your sort of. It's like a found footage superhero film. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I love that cover. I think I'd go down the evil route if I was a superhero. That's probably why I haven't got any powers. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Love these films. I thought there was going to be more, but maybe it's just because the kids are all grown up. Yeah, Walt Disney film. Very, very good. Enjoy that. And then you got the sequel, Prince Caspian. And then the third one. I do like the third one. The third one came out in 3D. I think the first one's the best one, though. Yeah, I thought there was going to be another one. Don't know why. Chronicles of Riddick. This is the sequel to Pitch Black? Yeah, Pitch Black. Pitch Black, much better than that one. Churchill. The Cider House Rules. This has got Tobey Maguire, Charlize Theron, Michael Caine, Delroy Lindo, and Paul Rudd. Excellent movie. Excellent. I think someone won. Who won the Oscar? Michael Caine won the Oscar. Best Supporting Actor. Cinderella, number 12 in the Disney canon. When I started this video, it was a beautiful sunny day. Now it's gloomy and raining outside. Hence why I've got the ring light there. Disney's Cinderella live action version. I've not actually seen this. Don't know why I haven't seen this one. Need to get on that because I do enjoy their live action films. And then you've got the American double feature, Cinderella Story and another Cinderella Story. That's original, isn't it? Another Cinderella Story. This is, they put them on one disc, 2 films, 1 disc, and giving you an eco. Why do they do eco cases? I mean, if they want to use up all these plastics, then stick them in these cases because we're not going to get rid of them. They're going to sit on my shelf forever. Cinderella Man, Rennie Zellweger and Russell Crowe. About the boxer. Cinema Paradiso. I think this was an import. No, it isn't. It's a UK release. Just it's in a thin case. That threw me. Sticker. Let's hit the side of it. Oh, a receipt. Cinema Paradiso. The Circle. Now, I've kept this one sealed because the odd thing is if any of the actors die, I like to have at least one film of theirs in reserve. Like I've got a few Robin Williams. This is going to be my Tom Hanks one. And Emma Watson if she croaks. Vampire's Assistant, Cirque du Freak. Cirque du Freak is the actual title. Then Vampire's Assistant. This has got the guy from Stan and Ollie in it, John C. Reilly. City Slickers. Have a look at that cover. Yeah, such a funny film. Such a good film. Daniel Stern, Billy Crystal, Bruno Kirby, and Jack Palance. Jack Palance in this. Curly. And where's the sequel, for the love of God? Nicolas Cage. I really like this movie. This is an Australian import. Meg Ryan. What happened to her? This is really good. He is an angel. He decides he wants to become mortal because he falls in love with Meg Ryan's character, who is like a top surgeon. And I'll leave it at that because there's a bit of a spoiler. It happens quite early, but he's an angel. Like a guardian angel. City of Ember. I like this film, and it's a good performance by Bill Murray in this kind of underrated performance. This is one of those old fantasy kids films. Everybody lives underground because I can't remember if there's like a nuclear war or something happens where everybody has to live underground, and it's quite safe. No, I'm not going to give it away. Can't give it away. I'm giving away spoilers. Citizen Kane. Great film. I've seen this a dozen times. I actually wrote a thing on the first, like the opening sequence, which is unbelievably good. It's like a tracking shot that goes through a window, and it's really good. And it's who's a bloke? It's I forget who the man. Foster Kane is actually. What's his name? Not Howard Hughes. There's some big newspaper magnate of the time, richest man in the world. Great film, and that is his directing debut as well. Orson Welles' City of Lost Children. City Heat. This isn't an amazing film, but it's fun. I think this was the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first time Clint Eastwood and Burt Reynolds appeared at the same time on the screen. It was a bit like when Robert De Niro and Al Pacino met for the first time on screen in Heat. This is like City Heat, same sort of scenario. Not the same sort of film. It is kind of. One's a crook, one's a... Never mind. Clash of the Titans. This is the original film from 1981. No. Really? 81? Was that 61? 81. Yeah, Ray Harryhausen. Of its time, really. Yeah. Good film. And this is the Premium Collection number 56, 1981. A lot of sort of like Medusa and the creatures and the very, very good, very, very good film. And you've got a little owl thing in there, which if you've got the new versions, if you got this one, the little owl appears in this, like the wind-up owl. And you think, what the hell is that? But it's from the original. Anyway, Clash of the Titans, 3D. The 3D is just pointless on this. This is the worst 3D you can ever imagine in a film. But I like the film though. It's Sam Worthington. Class of 1984. This came as a release. You got like a book and a big case that it came in, and great film. Directed by Mark Lester. You've got who's in this? You've got quite a few people in this. Just trying to think. You've you got Roddy McDowall in this. You've got Michael J. Fox. I forget who else off the top of my head. But it's a story of this like gang in an American school. I don't know if it's New York. I don't know if it says where it is. But it's a gang of school kids that terrorize their teacher. I mean, they go to his house, but it's a revenge film of sorts. Very, very good. Perry King, I think, is in that. guy called Perry King. Clerks. Cleaner. I've got to mince through these quicker because I've got a load of them. Clean Skin, Sean Bean. Mr. Bean. Clear and Present Danger. Ooh, such a good film. Could talk about that. Harrison Ford. Clearing. This was quite a slow film, but I enjoyed it. I don't mind a slow film. Click. This is surprisingly a really good film from, in my opinion, from Adam Sandler, David Hasselhoff, and he can freeze time. He's got remote control. The whole story is he gets remote control, but he can control his life. He can fast forward through the boring bits. He can pause. I don't think he can rewind, but he gets like godlike powers to this remote control. And there's a funny bit with David Hasselhoff eating his dinner. The client. This is French import. I don't know. It's an import from somewhere. It looks like an American one because it's got that, but it's got Le Client. So I would say France. For France. Cliffhanger, not hang on. Cliffhanger. Yeah. Very good Stallone film, and it's got the guy Marv from The Walking Dead as his like climbing colleague, buddy or ex-buddy. Anyway, Clockwork Orange, 1971, number 46 in the HMV Premium collection. Clone. I picked this up a few weeks ago from Poundland. I've not seen it yet. Closed Circuit. I've got to go through these quick. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. One of the best sci-fi films you can ever hope to watch in your life. Saw that in an open theatre. I took my kids to see it in an open theatre about 20 years ago. They loved it. Cloud Atlas. I saw this at the cinema. I had a migraine. I was watching it like, before I wore glasses, I was watching it like this. Oh, I can't see. You know, with one eye, with fingers in front of it to try and stop my head exploding, and this just went on forever. 172 minutes. I was near dead come the end of it, but I thought that's good enough to watch because it kept my attention for 3 hours at the cinema with a migraine. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I thought I had the sequel. Maybe I didn't. Someone took it. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's not a bad movie. Cloverfield. Love this film. I get motion sickness if I watch people's, they do like gaming, and my son says, come and look at this, I'm just driving this car and gaming. Within 2 or 3 minutes, I'm ready to throw up. But this, I watched this, no problem at all. But I was watching that at the cinema, people walking out, they're feeling really queasy. I didn't have a problem, so I don't know why. Cloverfield Paradox, I haven't watched this one yet. Clue, can't remember if Mike sent me this, Steve sent me this, or I just picked it up on eBay. Can't remember. Clue, great film. Great film. Cobbler. Not as funny as it could have been. Great premise for a film. He's a cobbler, tries on, if he wears a pair of shoes of the same size as his, like as if somebody bought in a pair of 12 shoes, because I wear a size 12 shoe. If somebody brings in a size 12, 13 if you're in America, and I put on their shoes, I could become them, look like them, sound like them, and so he has a bit of fun time with that. Cobra, good Stallone film. Coco, very colourful, great 3D, nice story, nothing wrong with that at all. Good film. Well done, Disney. Right, there's another load, so I'm going to pause it and get some more. Good Lord, this is going to go on forever. I've got 2 piles and I've got those to do yet, so I'm going to go quick through these, hopefully. Coco before Chanel. Yeah, she was accused, not her, but Coco Chanel, she was accused of being a Nazi spy. Cocktail, great songs in this film. This is really early Tom Cruise, so I don't know what it's still see. I've seen this film a dozen times. Tom Cruise can do no wrong. I've met him about 4 or 5 times. The Cleaner, Coach Carter, good early Samuel Jackson film. Cocoon, great movie, good sci-fi film. Oh, could talk about that, but I'm not going to. Cold Creek Manor, Cold in July. Cold light of day, a little bit disappointing. Bruce Willis dies quite early in the film. Spoiler. Cold Creek, no, Cold Mountain. This is a very good film. Oh, the character, Renée Zellweger, brilliant in this. Absolutely brilliant. She needs to come back and do more acting. She's probably doing TV and I just don't know about it. Collateral. I went to the premiere of this, met Tom Cruise, and such a nice guy. Great film. He plays Vincent. He's an assassin. Completely out of character for him. Amazing role. Collateral Beauty. For some reason, I can't bring myself to watch this. I don't know why. I've had it. I bought that new. You probably get that in the pound shop somewhere. Collateral Damage. No, I'm not blown away by that film. It's a good film. It's kind of like it's a revenge film of sorts. Colony. Colossal. This was surprisingly good. If you watch the trailer, it's more of a drama than a comedy. It's got comedy elements in it, but it's not. It's a drama. Where the hell's my glasses? I can't see a damn thing. That's better. See who's in it now. Columbus Circle. Commando. Ooh, of its day. Let off some steam, Bennett. Yeah, sorry about that. Coming to America. Excellent film. I saw that about a week or so ago. That's a really good film with what's the dad's name? Mufasa. Oh, I can't think of his name now. James Earl Jones. Plays the king. Excellent. Such a good cast, that is. And well cast for King Mufasa. Commitments. I only saw this about a year ago and thoroughly enjoyed it. The music in this is brilliant. Directed by Alan Parker, produced by Alan Parker as well. It's an Alan Parker film. Did he write it too? Ooh, Roddy Doyle. No. Good film, great singing, good soundtrack. Company Men. The Commuter. Liam Neeson, I can watch him all day long. He's a great actor. Although he's typecast, but there's a reason for that. Because he's good at what he does. Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Thank you, Steve. Cashier One. Go check him out. Con Air. Good film. Good. Nicolas Cage. What a hairpiece he must have on that. Conan the Barbarian. I particularly like. Forget what his name is now. He played the nutter. Steve Buscemi. He's good in that. Conan the Barbarian. This is not the Stallone one. It's the what's his name? Jason Momoa's in it, but I don't think he could be. Concussion. You need to watch this. This is about I think it's just purely about American football and the head injuries that they suffer, and as a result it leads these people to like such immense pain and like tendencies for suicide. This is let's move the camera a little bit. Yeah, this is quite a harrowing watch, and why American football, well, I know why it hasn't been banned, because money, but really they need to look into that. It's more dangerous than boxing. Confessions of a Shopaholic. Sorry to all you American football fans. I'm more of a baseball fan myself. I'm sure there's injuries in that, but not. Anyway, The Congress. Sci-fi film. Conjuring. I don't know if I've seen the first one. I really don't know if I've seen the first one or not. Based on true event. It does sound familiar. I know I've seen the second one. Based on that Enfield haunting, which is a UK haunting. There's some elements in it that they sort of stretch, like the nun played by Wendy. I can't take that serious when I see that nun, because I had an anti-Wendy, and there's also something with long legs. I can't remember what it is, like a clowny thing with long legs that shouldn't have been in there when it was in the tent thing in the hallway. Apart from that, what a creepy film. Very, very good. Who's the director? James Wan. He's a great horror director. Cooties. Pretty sure I've read the book or something similar on that. Cool Run-ins. Now, no, this is not Steve that got me this. This is what prompted me to contacting Steve and ask him to do trading. This cost me £120, this film. And that is why I do trades with, well, not that's why I do trades with people in America, because I like to sort of just make a friend with Mike and Steve, send them films, they send me films, and it got a good rapport going. And also in Norway as well, Magnus. But Cool Running, 120 quid. So angry it cost me that much money. It was not only the film, it was the postage on top, and then I got zapped with bloody charges from the post office. Cool Hand Luke. I will never pay that much more for a film ever again. Coogans Bluff. Convoy. Yeah, this film is like where's this? 111 minutes, and I'm pretty sure I saw the English version that came out on Blu-ray, and it's like the extended director's, I don't know, something cut, extra duper duper cut, and it's an extra 13 seconds. So no, I'm not going to pay it just to watch an extra 13 seconds. I love the film, really good film, Rubber Duck and all that. I had the song, I love that song. The song on that is amazing. I was there when that came out, that song. Sam Peckinpah directed this, and excellent. Conversation. Check out the song for Convoy. Conversation. Some people say that is the first part of Enemy of the State. Have you seen Enemy of the State? It's a film with have I got it up here? Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State. See, I'm trying to be quick. I just can't. Let's just move you along and you along. Enemy of the State, that one, Gene Hackman, Will Smith, that's like the sequel to The Conversation. Point made. Morgan Freeman, John Cusack, The Contract, good film. Contraband with Marky Mark Wahlberg. Contamination. Look at that big egg thing. Constantine. This is a really good film. Rachel Weisz is in this. Constantine is played by Keanu Reeves, and he can cross over into like hell, for a better word, and see demons and whatnot. And demons start appearing in like human reality, and he has to deal with it. He's like a police it or something like that. Contagion. This is one of the best. What's the word I'm looking for? Apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic films. That's what I was looking for. Kind of like a documentary more than a film in some respects, but then it goes into like filmic qualities, and I really love this film. Matt Damon, Lawrence Fishburne, Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Winslet, and not Kate Winslet. I think Gwyneth Paltrow plays. No, Kate Winslet is a standout performance in this. Very, very good. Oh, and also Jude Law, he plays a good character in this as well. Contact. This is a good sci-fi film. Ending for me is a little bit, I prefer the build up to the ending. Just to say that. Conspirator. This is about the conspirators, or so-say conspirators, of the Abraham Lincoln assassination. Mudd, the guy Mudd who treated them. He was the doctor that treated John Wilkes Booth with his leg and things like that. But it's Mary Surratt, that's it, who's played by Robin Wright. She put them up in her house, and she paid the ultimate price. But it's a very, very good. It's not. I don't think you see, if I remember right, you don't see the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, but this is like the after effects. I think it starts off with him saying something Semper Fi on the stage, Tyrannus Semper Fi, I think he says something like that, and then limps off because he broke his ankle as he landed, because he sort of jumped from the box down the curtain onto the stage, broke his leg, shouted Tyrannus Semper Fi or something like that, and then fled. And they all the conspirators got together, went to this woman's house, Mary Surratt, and quite rightly, they all got tracked down. Excellent film. Very sort of underrated. I don't think I've ever seen it actually in anybody's collection. You probably do have it in your collection, and I've not seen it. But it mainly concentrates around Mary's trial and what happens to her. Now, Fletcher's version, this is conspiracy theory. I don't know if I have... no, I haven't got it. I did make a cover myself, but I thought, no, I'll put it on this one. This is a German release. Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts. He's a conspiracy theorist, but at the same time, what he's saying is true. And you've also got Patrick Stewart, plays a dodgy government agent that's trying to track him down. Very, very good film. Check that out. Consenting Adults. Now I'm going to pause it and get the next pile down. Stick with me. Almost at the end. Okay, this has gone on forever now. I've had to turn that light off because it's getting too hot. I've gone through 80% of my battery, and so we'll get through this quick. Cop Car. Kevin Bacon. Copland. Overweight Sylvester Stallone. Put the weight on purpose. About corrupt police. Copycat. Oh, I can't recommend this enough. The Covenant. Yeah. Coraline 3D. Probably one of the best 3D films. You've got to watch this. Don't let your kids watch this though. It's a little bit creepy. Although my daughter is kind of obsessed with it. The Core. Oh, it's such a good film. What's his name? Delroy Lindo stills the show. Well, Stanley Tucci. Oh, they're all good in that. It's about the core of the Earth has stopped rotating, so they send down this like worm-shaped machine. They drill through and try and set off a nuclear. But that's the answer to everything. It's set off a nuclear explosion to restart things. Corpse's Bride. Good film. Good Tim Burton film. Cowboys and Aliens. Watched this recently. This is surprisingly good. I enjoy that. That's a good romp. Couch Trip. Not seen this since when it first came out. Was it 80s? 87. Good movie. Couples Retreat. Funny but forgettable. But I enjoyed it when I watch it. Courage Under Fire. That's a good investigation film. Army investigation. Coyote Ugly. I would say this was a musical. Not many people see it as a musical, but it's a good film. It's got some good tracks in this. It's got John Goodman in this. The actor, who the love interest, and the woman, I don't think I've seen in anything else. But she's now in NCIS. She plays Jax. Craft. Crank. This was an import from Germany, I think. Yeah, Germany. And the sequel is out in the UK, but not the first one, so you had to import the first one, then you get the second one. The Crazies, good movie. Crazy Heart. Bridges, is it Jeff Bridges? Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Crazy Rich Asians, not seen that one yet. That's quite a new release. Crazy in Love. Yeah, it's funny, it has its moments. Really getting to like Steve Carell as an actor. Creation. I saw this at the cinema. This is quite a good one. It's a story of Charles Darwin, played by Paul Bettany plays Charles Darwin. Good film. Good biopic. I do like a biopic. Creature feature. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Kind of like Shape of Water character. Very similar looking. Creed. Good film. Waiting for the second one to come out. Drago. Criminal. What's this one? Right, this is a good one. Yeah, Kevin Costner. It's set in England. Look at the cast. Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, Alice Eve, and Gal Gadot. Wonder Woman. Good film. Set in the UK. Crimson Peak. Crimson Tide. Cannot recommend this enough. Gene Hackman, what an actor, and Denzel Washington. The two together, really powerful. And this is a Bruckheimer. Oh, Simpson and Bruckheimer when they were still together before Simpson died. It's like a dream team of producers, and it's directed by Tony Scott. Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2, separate discs. Good. I think the first one is available in the UK, but you have to buy one of those VHS style cases. Kronos. The Croods. This is in. Is this not in 3D? I thought this would have been in 3D. Oh, it is in 3D. Probably why I got it. Cross of Honor. Sorry. There's 2 films with this title in. This is the Rupert Grint one. I think they're both war films. Crossing over. This is probably Harrison Ford's least, or my least favourite of Harrison Ford. Ashley Judd is in this as well, Ray Liotta, and it's and Jim Sturgis. It's a very slow film, very slow. Only for like Die Hard Harrison Ford fans, that one. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Chow Yun-fat is in that. The Crow. Coming to the End. Cuban Fury. This is a fun film, and it's also got a very, very minute cameo by Simon Pegg in the parking lot. Yeah. Chris O'Dowd is an excellent character in that. Get in there. The Cube. This is a very good film. A bunch of people got to go through a cube and go through each room. They wake up in this cube, but each room is another cube, and they got to go from room to room to room to room, try and get through this maze of cubes. Booby Trapped. Cure for Wellness. This is such a beautiful look. This is like a perfume commercial. Good film, but the look of it is it's beautiful to watch. Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've only seen this once, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's quite a long film. It's 166 minutes, but I like it. It's about a guy who ages backwards. Well, a guy, Brad Pitt. Curse of the Crimson Altar. I bought that together with The Curse of the Werewolf. Half man, half wolf. Cutthroat Island. This is a commercial flop. Gina Davis as a pirate. Unusual casting. Cutting Edge. D.B. Sweeney and Moira Kelly. Moira Kelly was in West Wing. Probably why I bought that film. I do like Moira Kelly. And The Last of the Seas. Thank the Lord, you are saying to yourselves. John C. Reilly, Jonah Hill, and Marissa Tomei. The woman does not age. Marissa Tomei. Cyrus. And that is The Seas. I should probably give it about another week, and I will do the D's for you. I'll probably do like an out and about, and then a letter, out and about, a letter. So it'll probably take, gone on that, it's going to take 20 odd weeks. So we'll talk about another 5 months before you get through this lot. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.